Hi, I'm Blue Jay. Welcome. Guides, masters, ancestors, come in and please open up the Akashic to everything that was, is, and ever will be. Let's figure out our fairy for the day. Titan the Sylph. Isn't that card beautiful? Look at that. Interesting. That instantaneously is telling me that there's some type of directional change that's coming. Some type of, Ten of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh man, the message I'm getting off that. And the Three of Cups. This is literally saying you have gotten to a point where you realize I'm better than this shit, I'm out. You're seeing, you're realizing your value of who you really are and what you have to offer. And you're realizing, you have more love to give than what people give you credit for. There's some type of situation where you're like, I'm done with this. I'm out. Peace out. Out skis. What is this situation? Clarify what this situation is that we're leaving behind. Ace of Pentacles. King of Swords. Eight of Swords. This is a job. This is take this job and shove it. You realize it's time to move on from our career. I want to take another fairy. Let's see. Whoa! It's time for a complete and utter brand new start to your life. You're changing directions 100%. Whoa! And that's called the Fairy Guide. And in that particular card, the artist of this deck, I want to say it's Brian Froud. He literally wants you to create your own fairy. But why? I want to use my imagination to know that whatever I'm about to create is going to I'm going to paint my masterpiece without my pen. And that's literally, you're going to fly by the seat of your pants a little bit and create something brand stinking new. You're going to use a little chaos magic. You know what I'm saying? These two cards want to come out. The Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. You don't want this anymore. It's too painful to hold on to. This is like holding a hot potato. You ain't supposed to hold it. You're supposed to throw it at somebody. It is time to release this and move on 100%. Guides and masters, what are we supposed to be moving towards? Give us a hint or a sense of direction as to what we are supposed to be moving towards. Ooh. The Earth Mother. Yeah! She comes out a lot too. Five of Pentacles. This is a double. We had Five of Pentacles up here. The High Priestess. Justice. It's called the Standing Stone in this deck. This is what we're supposed to be moving toward, is where we actually feel in control, where we're abundant, where we're appreciated. We literally, this is a job where you're, paid to be yourself. Someone's hiring you because there is nobody else that could beat you. You fill that role. And people have underappreciated you for so long. You see that? You see how there's, all this warmth back here and you're freezing your tuchus out here? This is how you've been living for a long ass time. It's time to walk away from that. And justice is coming in. And you know it. You already know it. First thing I heard is you've been giving for too long. But you've been doing some manifesting, some conjuring. You should, and I say magical terms like that. It could be as simple as you're driving in the car and singing a song about take this job and shove it. That's manifestation. The power of song is immense if you did not know that. You carrying your own vibration. You literally, if you want something to really be powerful, sing it. Sing it if you want to be powerful. And you've been doing that. You've been asking the universe. You've been asking God. You've been asking whoever you want to talk to. Yeah, sometimes it could even be your friends. And you're just saying, hey man, I really want X, Y, and Z. You're moving on to something that's more your value, more your worth. I want to pick another fairy. What else? The fairies are just talking. It's time to move on. Go where you're appreciated, loved. And do you see how she's got all these ducks at her feet? Like, you got your own little cult there, your own little following. This is going to be a managerial position. You're the leader of the pack. Okay. Ooh, I can't say it because there's too many S's. The Soul Shrinker. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. 55. Change. Ultimate change. Brand new beginnings. This job is shrinking you and putting you in a container and making you small, and that's not where you're supposed to be. You don't have a container, baby. You're the ocean. You get what I'm saying? And you're a little salty. Oh, okay. Well, it's not telling us exactly what it is, but you know what? You're going to know if this is for you, if you're at your end. And you're not even at a point, like when I see this right here, maybe the reason, you see that big, beautiful house and all this here? This job gave you a lot of money and a lot of security and a lot of beauty. But it was hollow. Ain't nobody in that house. You know? You're sad. You're sad because you're surrounded by money. And the money ain't loving you back. That's what it is. Here, everybody loves you. All those little ducks? Yeah. Everybody loves you there. This is it's your soul. This is your insides coming out and saying, your soul is speaking to you and saying, get me out of here. Guides and masters. What else do you want to say? It's not giving you a direction, which means this is a alignment for a specific group of people. Let's see. Let's give an astrological component to this to see who this message is for. The Nine of Pentacles, Virgo. Virgo. If you got Virgo in your chart, earth placements, any type of earth placements. So that's Capricorn, and what's the other one, y'all? I'm having a brain fart. You know what? That's because it's not for anybody but Capricorn and Virgo. That's why they're not letting me see it. They're blocking it out, which is hilarious because I know all my astrological signs, but they're like, nope, don't say it. Virgo and Capricorn, that's who it's for. All right. Anything else? We got another minute. What else do you want to say? What else for our beautiful people? I just heard Marilyn Manson. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. And it's the Star. Oh, this is something you wanted for a really, really long time. You've been praying for it. The Queen of Chalices and the Three of Pentacles at the bottom. Most likely, very soon you're going to be getting an offer. And you see that bird? This is a very lucrative and beautiful offer. It's going to elevate you, and it's going to be very, very spiritual in nature. It's going to give you this financial stability that you need, but it is through connection, meaning like networking. And you really are going to feel whole. Like, you see how the ocean behind is like very calm and peaceful, but this is all choppy. Like, I can just see that all calming and you finally getting what you want and finally going down your destined path. This is the true job. This is the job that's going to bring it home. This is a divine alignment. This is where you're supposed to be. You know what? This reminds me of Saraswati. You've done your time. This could even be someone that just came out of prison or a really crappy job because they had to do what they had to do. This is for somebody who's about to take on a whole new path in their career. Have a good one.